I
people.
know you were invited to the University of Ghana.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I think their English class.
Yes,
to
please.
give some lectures as a guest lecturer, though,
Yes, yes.
on their African literature
Yes.
presentation. So, I mean, that opportunity, how does sharing your knowledge and experience impact your own creative process as an artist?
It helps me, it helps me explore my process that I never think about, because my process is not something I sit down to think about. It's something that happens when I feel like it, you know. So I don't sit down to observe myself and know how my process is. But once I have a lecture, I sit down and listen to myself sometimes, and I'm like, oh, so this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing it. Secondly, the students ask questions that also triggers certain parts of my, it highlights certain parts of my process and my creativity that I didn't even have any idea I had or I did. And so those are the two things. And then the third one is, it's fulfilling to see myself connect with the young ones in that manner. You know, you could tell how eager they are to ask the questions, how eager they are to know how you are doing your stuff and how it's impacting them and how you are also impacting yourself and your fans. It's beautiful to witness, and I also like the way it also makes them have conversations with themselves, and the conversation is sometimes a bit tensed because I throw out questions and then some of them are, you know, having they are debating about certain things, and somebody's like, why would you say the man and the God? Because there's some Christians in the group, and then they, you know, they start understanding where it's coming from. So there's this slow but sure on learning and learning through art and through music and through my philosophies. And I am happy that people are beginning to understand that it's not an influence, it's a way of life. It's also sometimes you just opening your mind to other understandings and treating life in those manners so that you can change your way of life, because you can't keep doing the same thing and hoping for a different result.